This week on Chuckload of Comics, we're coming to you live from the deep, dark woods of Chicago, Illinois. We're going to be breaking down the new Iron Fist second trailer. We're talking about Ace Comic-Con announcements, and we're reviewing Baby Teeth. So stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun from the woods right here on Chuckload of Comics. Hello and welcome to Chuckload of Comics, broadcasting live from the deep, dark woods of Chicago, Illinois. You guys having fun on a camping trip?
I am having a great time.
We are camping. Welcome to our camping trip.
That's right. Just because we're camping doesn't mean we can't shoot a show, people.
Exactly.
We are here for you.
Goddamn bug! It's a spider!
Spider!
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Anyway,
Okay, he's alive. We didn't kill him.
we did not kill the spider, just so you know.
No
He's right
spiders were harmed in the making of this weapon.
This is going very well. We thought this was a good idea. So we woke up this morning, we read some great comic books. We're going to review Baby Teeth, one of our favorite comic book runs by Donny Cates. And a quick shout out to one of our subscribers, Ben on Adventures. He hit us up on YouTube and said, guys, you have to review Sharknado 6.
Then we haven't seen Sharknado 6.
I didn't see Sharknado 2, 3, 4, or
Yeah.
5, let alone 6.
One was pretty awesome.
One was
but
okay. I
it
wasn't
was
a huge
okay.
fan. I don't like movies that are intentionally bad,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it just gives it a
Something
little
about that.
less appeal. But
You
it
gotta
was
at least
so
try,
cool.
you know.
Exactly. Thanks for the tip, Ben. We really appreciate it. Maybe next time. Really quick, Ace Comic-Con, people.
Woohoo!
Coming to Navy Pier, October 12th through the 14th. Some big announcements. First of all, remember, Chuckload of Comics is going to be broadcasting live
That's right.
from Ace Comic-Con. Come to the Chuckload of Comics live booth
All
and come say
the
hi to
time.
us. We're going to be broadcasting the entire weekend.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
It's going to be a blast. We don't know where our booth is yet, but just come, find us. If you can't make it to Chicago, definitely check us out on YouTube. We're going to be live streaming the entire convention.
That's right.
Who is the main attraction there this year?
Right now, pretty much all the Avengers are going to be there so far.
Sweet.
It's gonna
Thanos,
be so
Josh
cool.
Brolin's going to be there. Chris Evans is going to be there.
That's right.
Tom
Olsen.
Hiddleston is going to be there.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Olsen's going to be there.
Olsen twins are gonna be
Zazie
there?
Beetz from
No.
Deadpool 2 is going to be there. It's going to be huge. But you know who else is going to be there? All you wrestling fans. Big announcement. Lillian Garcia. She is a WWE ring announcer.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She's going to be moderating all of the WWE panels.
That was very smart of them to do that.
The Bella
I think
Twins are
that's
going to
great.
be there. A lot of the other wrestlers that I don't know are going to be there. I don't watch a lot of wrestling, but it's proving to be a really good wrestling show.
It's gonna be great, people.
I'm gonna stop by there.
Another really cool thing they just announced, Ron Lim, illustrator for Thanos Infinity Gauntlet, he has a very special variant cover that you can only get at Ace Comic-Con.
Only at Ace, people.
And you can only get it if you buy the VIP pass. It's an awesome, awesome cover with Thanos on it. It's for Thanos Legacy, the new book that's coming out from Marvel. You can only get it at Ace Comic-Con. It looks badass.
Is that for any VIP pass? 'Cause
Any
they have
VIP pass?
That's pretty
you
cool.
get. So if you buy the wrestling VIP pass, which is only like $200,
Oh, really?
you
Yeah.
get the Thanos variant cover that you
And
can only get at Ace Comic-Con.
Those VIP passes are super reasonably priced, in
I
my
think so.
opinion, because you get like the photo op, you get the autograph, and you get admission into the
panels and
pa-
stuff?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
all
you
the
pay
panels
one
are
flat
free,
price.
but-
You get your 3-day pass. You get a photo op. You get a autograph. You get all kinds of cool stuff. You get early entry into the show. So get your VIP pass for Ace Comic-Con, people. They announced 20 new comic book creators this week.
What?
So the list is starting to really grow of all the comic book creators that are going to be at Ace Comic-Con, October 12th through the 14th at Navy Pier. And if you can't make it, check it out at youtube.com/chuckloadofcomics. Moving on.
Moving
right
on.
along.
So, who saw the Iron Fist Season 2 trailer that just dropped on YouTube?
I did.
Right off the bat, it was really, really great. We're
Yeah.
going to get into all the fun little Easter eggs. I'm going to break it down for you guys because there was a lot.
Are you ready for this?
All of you fans of the Iron Fist comic book, if you've read the Ed Brubaker, Matt Fraction run of Iron Fist, it's the quintessential, the greatest Iron Fist book ever written.
Yeah.
It's absolutely spectacular.
I haven't read it, but I have to imagine with that Ed Brubaker and everybody. So
It's amazing. And so people who have read that comic book, you're probably watching this trailer and instantly notice that they are pulling this season directly from that comic book run.
so cool.
It just looks so great, man. I think they were listening to the complaints of people from Iron Fist #1.
Never saw Iron Fist.
Iron Fist season #1, it was missing little things like Iron Fist. He wasn't really in it. It was a lot of
true.
Danny Rand in conference tables and board meetings. There wasn't a lot of fighting. There was very little Iron Fist in it. This trailer makes it look like they really were listening. They really amped up the action. Some of the things we saw, the main thing you saw in the trailer is they mentioned Davos. For those of you guys who don't know who Davos is, again, right from the Matt Fraction, Ed Brubaker comic book, Davos is, when they were in Kunlun training, Davos was Danny Rand's best friend, training in Kunlun.
You kind
And-
of see him a little bit in season 1.
Yeah,
right?
you do actually. You see, there are some snippets. Those few snippets you got of Kunlun in season 1 of Iron Fist. You do see Davos, but he didn't really have a big part.
Right.
He's going to have a massive part in this. Again, this comes right from the Ed Brubaker run of Iron Fist. Davos they were buddies. They trained from childhood in Kunlun. They show all that stuff in the trailer. They show them training in their full Iron Fist masks.
That's cool.
That was
Love
cool
that.
as hell.
Awesome seeing that
You
one.
actually got to see them wearing the yellow masks. You see them in their karate gis, fighting and training. So what happens is, for those of you who haven't read the comic book, Danny Rand was very much beloved by the people in Kunlun, and Davos got very jealous of the fact that Danny, this white guy, who he didn't really think deserved to be in Kunlun, they went from being friends to Davos really kind of hating him, to being really jealous of all the love. Davos tried to go fight. I'm going to just give you all the fucking dirt on this. Davos he went to go fight Shao Lao the Undying, the big dragon, because he was going to be the Iron Fist. Well, he failed miserably. Danny was chosen to go fight the dragon, and Danny, of course, won, as we all know, and he became the immortal Iron Fist. This didn't sit well with Davos. He went off and joined another sect of karate people, and so now they're mortal enemies. So if you don't know who Davos is, that's a major, major plot point that's going to be in season 2.
It sounds awesome.
I'm so excited about season
Can't
2
wait.
of Iron
And that
Fist.
comes out September 7th.
September 7th.
That's great.
Another really cool thing that we saw in the trailer, it was only there for a split second, but we saw this corpse of a dead Iron Fist. Did you guys notice that?
I didn't notice it.
He was, oh my God, that was like the coolest part. He's laying there as this rotting, decaying corpse wearing the classic Iron Fist yellow mask with a green outfit. He's just laying there all dead.
Oh, wow.
Who that is? If you're curious who that I think is Orson Randall.
Oh.
Orson Randall,
Laid on.
really giving you guys the dirt today, man.
All right.
Orson Randall was the Iron Fist just before Danny Rand.
Okay.
He was the one he was the Iron Fist right around World War I, World War II. If you remember season 1 of Iron Fist, there was this brief video clip, this black and white video clip of somebody running through a battlefield with Iron Fist going, that's Orson Randall. He actually, that
Interesting.
character wasn't even introduced until the Ed Brubaker, Matt Fraction comic book. So I'm thinking, that's the first thing I thought when I saw the corpse laying there. It was in the outfit, is that's Orson Randall, dead. Maybe he'll come back to life. Who knows?
I don't know.
That would be freaking cool.
Isn't he
dude.
called the Immortal Iron Fist?
You can still die,
Immortal?
though. You can
So,
still die.
Really?
So that's badass. I just love all the street fighting. The fact that Danny is actually fighting street level thugs
Yeah.
is great. He's fighting bank robbers.
Yeah.
He's actually iron fisting about. They even say one point in the trailer, like, how many times have you popped that fist? And he's like, I do it all the time now.
Right.
He's finally Iron Fist. We actually finally get to see Iron
Finally.
Fist be Iron Fist.
Cool.
That's massive. We saw a snippet of Misty Knight.
Yep.
So there's going to be a nice little Luke Cage kind of crossover with Misty Knight.
Yep. Which we saw in Luke Cage with
Yeah.
Iron Fist. So that
Speaking
was
of Luke Cage, that was the first time we really got to feel Iron Fist changing the way he was from season 1.
Yeah.
That one episode when Danny Rand was in Luke Cage was so great because it was just the two of them sitting around being
Kicking
buddies, talking about because Luke Cage was all full of rage and Danny's just like, you have to find your center, you have to find
your
the
chi.
quiet, find the chi. And a lot of people thought that was a throwaway episode of Luke Cage. I thought it was one of the most important episodes of the entire season. So man, lots of stuff to talk about. Will we see the dragon fight with Danny
Ooh, that would
fighting
be
Shao Lao the Undying?
Cool. I would love to see that.
I think we might. I think we
sounds
might.
awesome.
So much to get into. If you guys haven't seen the trailer for Iron Fist Season 2, you got to check it out. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's on YouTube. Next up,
Yeah?
speaking of seeing stuff,
Oh, man. We
We've-
got some news for you.
we've talked a lot about AMC Stubbs A-List.
Uh-huh.
That is, of course, the AMC subscription service where you pay $20 a month and you can basically see unlimited movies for free for $20 a month. It's a subscription service. You can go see the movies all you want. You can see IMAX. You can see 3D.
Yeah.
You can see Dolby.
Whatever AMC is playing, you can see up to 3 movies each week.
Right.
Which gives you, that's like 20. Well, geez, I can't do my math right now. That's 12 movies a month.
Okay, so we've had it for 1 month, and these are all the movies we've seen. We saw Ant-Man.
That was a good movie.
We saw Ant-Man twice, so that we saw $70 worth of Ant-Man. We saw Won't You Be My Neighbor,
Yep.
which is the Mr. Rogers. That was not a
so
Dolby,
good.
so that was only $30. So it was $15
For
a
the
piece.
two of us,
For the
yes.
two of us.
Yep.
Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. I saw it by myself.
Saw that movie?
Oh yeah, so that
What'd you think, Chuck?
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
It was all right. It wasn't horrible. We saw Mission Impossible that in the
Yes.
Dolby Theater, so that was $40 right there.
Yep.
And we saw Teen Titans Go,
That was a good movie.
non-Dolby. It was a great movie. I love
Yeah.
Teen Titans Go. So that was $15 a piece. So that was $30. So if you're looking at all the movies we saw in 1 month, that's $190 worth of movies.
That's right. That
We
we paid
saw-
for $40.
For $40, we saw $190 worth of movies in 1 month.
Yeah.
So
Go
guys,
AMC, man.
I can't preach the glory of AMC Stubs enough.
I know.
If you have an AMC in your area and you like going to see movies, join the AMC Stubs program.
Yeah, and again, it's amazing because you can reserve your seats in advance. You don't have to wait. You don't have to go there and be there in person to get them. And then also you can reserve your seats for movies that premiere that same weekend. There's no upsell
Right.
charges. There's no
Oh, really?
anything like that. Yeah, no, any movie they show, anytime.
That's
Yep.
You just
amazing.
pick your ticket, buy it, pick your seat, done, and it's
Yeah.
in your queue.
We already have our seats picked out for the Marvel Super IMAX, because you can go see IMAX movies also as part of your AMC Stubs A-list, if I didn't mention that. So the big Marvel thing where they're going to do 1 week where they're going to show all the Marvel movies in IMAX screens. We've
When's
already
that?
it's when is it?
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend.
So August 31st, or no, it starts August 30th, that Thursday, and it goes for a week.
Yep.
What
Yep.
is the first 3 films they're playing there?
First one is Captain America: The First Avenger. That's the one we got to. It's noon on a Friday.
Actually, the first one's Iron Man on Thursday.
Okay. never
But
mind.
Friday, yeah, at noon is Captain America, we're going to see. Anyway,
So long story short, definitely go out and get your AMC Stubs A-list. You're going to save an absolute fortune. Like I said, we saw $190 worth of movies for $40 between the two of us.
so
only
worth it,
20 bucks a
people. So worth it, especially if you love going to see movies like we do. It's just so worth it.
So if you're just joining us, we're in the woods. We are camping. The Lindsay camping trip is happening, people. And we thought we might review this comic book right here.
Right?
This is one of our favorite titles. It's called Baby Teeth. It's by Donny Cates. For those of you guys don't know, Donny Cates is going to be at Ace Comic Con.
That's right.
He's going to be
Fuck
there.
on.
Hopefully, he will come by the Chuckload of Comics live booth. Donnie, if you're watching this,
Donnie.
we want to talk to you.
Please.
Come to our booth. Let us interview you. We want to talk about all your great books. We definitely want to talk about this one right here, Baby Teeth. They're up to issue number 12. And we've talked about this book on the show before. We absolutely love it. Basically, what the book is about is it's about this young girl who gets pregnant and has a baby. Turns out, the baby is the Antichrist.
Wow.
I hate it when that happens.
That's so sad.
So she's a very young mother. The son's the Antichrist. The baby drinks human blood only. It's
and it
a
has
blood
to be
drinker.
blood within the family.
It has to be
can't
family
It
blood.
can't be just like blood from a blood bank.
It's really interesting. It sounds really creepy, but she has the loving support of her entire family,
That's right.
which is wonderful. She's got a wonderful father, wonderful sister,
Uh-huh.
and so that's kind of it. It's the story of this young girl who's trying to raise the Antichrist.
Right.
Happens all the time.
High school is going to suck for that kid.
High school is not going to go well
It's going to be hell.
for young Clark is the name of the baby. So up until this point, up until issue 12, essentially where we're at going into issue 12 is Clark has been sucked. Clark and
Heather.
Heather,
Heather's
the
the
sister,
sister.
has been sucked into this
Yep.
evil dimension.
The
and
Red Realm.
the Red Realm, where only they are. It's basically hell, but it's just an alternate dimension.
Right.
And it's hell on earth. It's absolutely terrible. So our heroes, Sadie, the mother, they can't get into the dark realm. So
Right.
in this book, it's them. They meet up with another woman and child who basically went through the same thing, a previous Antichrist type of thing. And so they're trying to get into the Red Realm to save Clark
Yep.
and the sister. So do they do it?
We don't know. You gotta.
You got to
read the
find
issue
out
to
in the
check it out.
last panel of the book. Shauna, tell me a little something about Baby Teeth.
Oh, I love this book. Like Chuck was saying, it sounds kind of creepy and sacrilegious, but it's awesome. It's so
Right,
good.
I mean, just a little cross.
And
in
you
the
know,
front
I
of the
mean,
book
what
there.
better of a book to read out in the woods than Baby Teeth? You got to read a horror book.
Right.
It's so good.
You do, yeah.
And I
absolutely
love
do.
Aftershock for allowing the creators to just be themselves and write such cool stuff and be so out of the box. I love it. It's great.
Totally agree. Well, that's pretty much our show, guys. Thanks for joining us on our camping trip. Andy, would you like to plug your channel?
First of all, I would like to say thank you for letting me be a part of your show.
Very welcome.
I will definitely
top.
be at Ace Comic.
Ace Comic Con.
Yeah, to check out
October
the show at
12th through the 14th.
Beautiful Navy Pier.
Yep.
This is, immaculate place to hang
It's a
out.
wonderful place, Navy Pier. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I know this is a bit of a weird show, but thanks for joining us. If you haven't joined the Chuckload of Comics family, click that subscribe button down there. Watch us every single Sunday. We do comic book reviews, nerd news, movie talk, everything happening in the world of fandom. We're going to talk about it every single Sunday.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching. I'm going to go put on some bug
And
spray.
if you don't hear from us the following week, will you send somebody out to Oak Forest and find us?
Yeah. We might be eaten by a bear or shot by a gang.
Chupacabra.
So have a great weekend, guys. See you here next time.